Hi, welcome back to another game of television. Today I'm going to be using the Podv Gruppa Vyborg up against the Panzer Hammer, and these are both armoured battle groups. So just before I begin, I'll quickly show the two decks and then we'll get started. Okay, so first up is the Podv Gruppa Vyborg, and I found this deck kind of hard to build because you've got a bit of a limitation. The first limitation is the infantry, the rifle squads. You only get one card of these strokey DPs that you can bring up in phase A, and one card of these strokeys that you can bring up in phase A or B, which kind of makes a choice for you. You want to bring up these in phase A and these in phase B, otherwise you have only assault units in phase B and C. And the Honest Sneaky are the only units that you can bring up in phase C. These other ones you can only bring up in phase A and B, so you kind of want to throw those into the phase C so that you still have like a large amount of infantry that you can bring up onto the board. You do have the option to bring up these cheap Sneaky, but they are disheartened, so you're probably going to want to throw the NKVDs with them. But going up against the Panzer with the AI will just send armoured vehicles out to for those units back. So it's not really worth it. Then in the tank department, you've got the Churchill 4s and KV-1S, and they're both very slow. So I tried to counteract that by bringing up the T-34s as well in phase A. I was hoping I could use these in phase B to make some decent push with the infantry, but I opted for phase A so that you can get them out in deployment, or at least the first couple of ticks, so that you do have some armor on the battlefield before these slow Churchill 4s or KV-1Ss appear. SU-76P is an interesting support unit. It basically works the same as an infantry gun, but again very slow, so you're going to be waiting a while for that to show up. One unit that I really did like was for Sneaky. When I saw this, it has the DT and the 3 PPSHs along with a Force Patron, which deals 8 damage, 180 pen, and you have 12 of these, so although it's going to take a couple of hits for most tanks and such, it's going to hit pretty quickly, and you've got a lot of ammo for it. And lastly, the Hurricane Mark II-C. This plane really interested me because of the 5.42 damage. We've got the LA-7s, which is great for fighting out in the skies, but because I'm investing in the AI, which probably won't bring up a fighter at all, these things look like they could tear through an infantry squad, so I was pretty keen to try that out. Next up is the Panzer Hammer on a Maverick deployment type. I feel like this is one of those decks that are just perfect for Maverick deployment type because you've got some pretty expensive units that you'd want to get out quite early, so being able to bring them out in phase A and B, and you can really push the advantage by having these really powerful, expensive units. You've got this Storm Tiger, which is super deadly, the Tiger E's that have got veterancy, and you've got the JU-87s that can deal with their armor. So yeah, just a really all-around good deck. So let's get started. Over on the left side, I've got the M42 along with some Sneaky and a Storm Camaraderie. They're going to be set up over on this hill here. I figured that if they are going to try to push some units through here, whether it be infantry or armor, this should be enough to deal with an early push. I can then start reinforcing the town and that, but as I mentioned, these we do have quite lacking infantry, so I want to make sure that I'm bringing these up into spots that I want to push. I don't want to use them just for defense. Over on the forest here, I've got some Augment Streaky, which are going to set up over onto here. I've got the Maximum and the M42 setting up back here, and I've got another Maximum, and there's this 2 that's going to set up over here and cover this road here. I've got an M42 and an Maxim, which I want to set up here. Looks like they're a little bit faster than me. They might get there. The idea was to hide back here, so I have vision of this road, and I'll be able to knock them out if they do start to push down here. It looks like they are getting pretty close there. Then got a Mustard Svedka, which is going to be the eyes from IS-2, which is going to sit back here, taking shots at whatever comes from this town. I've then got the ZIS-2 that's going to protect this bridge here. I've got the Stomasviki, the M42, another M42 just in case anything comes along here. Some more Sneaky, sorry. Mosvedka eyes over the town, and actually it doesn't really have very good vision, but I think that's only because it's not shown, but then the Maxim has quite good vision as well. Looks like those units do go down, there's not much I could do about that. I was going to wait for that second tick, and I might bring up a couple of Churchills. It's going to be very slow to the battle, as I mentioned. We'll also bring up, and looks like we've got a Panzer 4G and a Panzer 3M. Over here. That's a lot of armor. So we're just going to let them try to come to us, and then we'll try to knock them out with our... Sorry for sneaking down. Oh, actually I can get the camera. Do you have a gun jam though? Oh, nice. So I managed to knock out that armor, but we are going to have to reinforce that. So I'll bring up a couple of Churchills in the back here. And I'll also bring up a couple of Maxims. Not much action over here. I do want to get these. Yeah, although the IS-2 is dealing with those Panzers, they have managed to grab 2 flags from us. It's going to wait for those Churchills. It's going to be a slow movement up. I did want to bring up some Cherokee here. The idea was that I was going to try and bring up some more reinforcements in the town first, but it looks like that's not the case. 234, I think that's probably an SPW back there, yeah. I might actually try to hit it with a Hurricane. I don't mind. We can hit that leader squad, it's kind of out in the open. Kind of sneaky, so if I start some flamethrowers engaging them. And we seem a bit stressed out. They could have a mortar firing on us. But they do go down. Or there might have been something else that was brought up with them. So this Churchill was finally catching up. Missed the hit on the infantry there. Just maximum to a better position, and these look supposed to move up. A little bit distracted by just what was going on. Oh, okay, so SPW out of scope as well. See if we can fall back. Maximus have arrived though. Not that they're going to be much use against SPW. I can bring up a Hurricane. And there's this 2, looks like it's got vision as well now. So SPW does go down. And then we'll try to use our bomber to take out the Pioneers. Hopefully these Camaradi can get away, but it doesn't look like it. Panzer 3M, that should be another easy target for this ZIS-2. It's actually quite a nice spot for it. Can kind of hit whatever's up on that hill. Panzer 3 goes down. So they still have this flag here. I might bring up some of my Stomasviki. And we'll set up a mortar as well. That way we can get some fire on whatever. It's probably up here more. The Churchills. The T-34 does have transmission damage though, so... Here's what some infantry starting to unload there. So the transmission damage is making this as slow as the Churchills now. I might bring up some more strike here, and if I get some units up into here, maybe then I can start making a push up onto this hill here. Get some mortars back here, so in case any AT can just set up along here or here. Maybe that could be our first push. Once we push into there, we can then take control of this forest and then push through the town. The Grilla, which is hitting me from somewhere. We've got one guy left on as is two. So that's almost Vicky showing up now. And we might actually just drop some smoke as well, just to keep them covered as they push up. Bring up a second hurricane. Okay, they've got a minor one back there. I'm not too sure what that's actually firing at. Is that hitting my... Oh, it is too. I might just use these hurricanes and see if I can take out that minor one. So I do lose a Churchill to the minor one. I didn't actually realise that that was vision. I thought these were kind of hidden behind this, but I probably should have checked. There we go. SCW going down as well. There's a couple of nice kills. Doesn't look like they've brought up any AA as well, which is good for me. I can start to wreak havoc with those hurricanes. So we can unload now and start pushing forward. Watch out the stroke here. I'll get a couple of Storm Speaky back there. Another green loss, but hopefully we can hit it. Nice shot there before it can even get its shots off. I think the Churchills also have vision now as well, so now that these Churchills are here, with the ZIS-2 there, we should be pretty safe over on this left side. I might even bring up maybe these SU-76Ps just to deal with infantry as well. And I think I heard some engagements over here. Maybe something back here. Some smoke drop there, so I think these might have been engaging with something over in the forest there. 220 points now. I should be able to start making an advance, so I'll bring up my last Churchill since I did lose that other one. I want to try and get some units into here. I've got the Resvedka now as well, so I'll bring up one of those along with a couple of the Storm Speaking rocks. And we'll bring up a leader squad with those guys. And we'll set up some mortars backside this ridge. So Speaking getting caught up by the Mechlite Grenadiers, we're going to try to pull them back over the hill. And bring them back over. Some mortar fire going down there. I've actually run out of... I might just bring up one of these just for a couple of Ognishiki, just to try to get vision. So we're doing some damage to those Mechlite Grenadiers. Do have a KV Z70 dropping off some more infantry over here, so I'm probably going to need to reinforce here. Now that I've got the Strelky, set them up on the back end of this town. I'll set them up with a leader as well. They should be good. Should be able to start moving our armor up. Looks like they've got something back here that's going to push up. I do have to be careful. Try to deal with that with my. I should bring out some more T-34s as well, so I might have a couple of those along with a leader. Sneaky just. Okay, so yeah, so they are making a push up here. We'll be able to get our jockey out with the storm commodity. And yeah, you can see the their back grenadiers getting knocked out there. That was a nice kill.
Стрелки готовы. Зацепили. Ваши приказания.
I thought they might have something hidden back here, but they don't, which is nice. The Marder 1. So I'm going to drop some TNT on them. See if we can get some TNT on there. There's the TNT. Marder 1 goes down. Actually, oh, there we go. Pull those guys back. Looks like they've got Panzers and Churchill getting them to engage, so we can bring these guys up now as well. And we can bring up a couple more T-34s. I think I might lose this team because of the transmission damaged. Ooh, just somewhat. Drop some smoke. And what I'll do is I'll try to push all three up, all four up. The rest of our strokey DPs. Try to push up as well. Got a TAC 40 in the back there. Is that engaging my IC? No, it's taking out my back. So we're trying to deal with that without problems. Hopefully they still have no AA. To be okay on the rest of the front. Wow, you can see that just almost killed it with just one hurricane. Okay, so we're going to leave these now. so we get some free buildings there, which is nice. And I was actually going to bring up, I'll bring up an IS-2 on the back, and then I'll bring up another IS-2 over up onto the hill. Once I get that IS-2 over here, we can try to bring it over to about here, and then from here and here, then we can have vision over this town, and should be able to have an easy time dealing with that. So we'll bring up the rest of our armor. Actually, I might bring the armor over here, and we will bring up forest. Try to set them up onto. Try to smoke that out as they move across. We do lose one of our M42s. The maximum we're going to try and engage there. I need to use the hurricanes. There's this 2 also going down. One of the Churchills going down, so definitely going to need to back this up. So I'll bring up a KV-1S and maybe another one. Not too sure where I should really place this. I might just put it over here. Looks like our tanks do get over not too much difficulty. Just stop them just for now because they might have an AT gun hidden back here, so I'm going to drop some water fire into the forest. Put a tiger back there, it's a bit dangerous. And I might actually bring up a couple more KV-1Ss into the actual town itself. So what else is this 2 set up to defend that bridge? Okay, looks like we're pretty safe here. T-34 going down. I should have waited. Oh, there they are. SPW does go down to the dual flamers. Looks like they're hit by sonic arrows. Okay, so we do manage to take control over there. We've got our IS-2 up on this hill now. Might be able to engage with that Tiger E. And I've got some more sauce with them. I'm trying to go head over into this forest here. Oh, we are in phase C now, so I should be able to start making some decent push. And replace them with some more structure. Let's go to IS-2. Still push these over.
Стрелки готовы. Вижу противника. Танк готов. Приказов.
So the idea is that I can actually just surround this flag and then start actually bring the eyes to over here. Might be even better to get a side shot onto this Panzer 4H. Just turn it around there. Actually might use get rid of those mortars. Okay, looking at the pioneers. Strelky should be able to engage with Instagram soon. I think I'll put a mortar back here. I'll have some supporting fire. A little bit of target there as
Вижу
well.
противника.
So get the order some sneaky in and bring up another IS-2 and another IS-2 here. And then we can actually sneak this IS-2 over here, which will be able to cover this side as our guys move across. I'm also going to bring that squad up with them. And I might just bring up this trophy while I'm at it. Okay, so it's Strelky and Smorsviki making a run over into those buildings so we can capture that flag. Here, not doing too well. So I will bring up an IS-2 to set up over here. I don't actually have anything that can deal with that. I think I lost my KV on this as well. These T-34s set up here as well.
Стрелки готовы. Приказ.
What I might do is I'll get these T-34s to set up here and then kind of swing in and then put pressure on this flag here. Once the IS-2s are set up, then we can start pushing forward.
Борис, ложись.
Strelky starting to engage. Set us up.
Вытащите меня отсюда. Артиллерию ждет.
This was sneaky in.
Вытащите меня отсюда.
Sneaky managed to knock down. There is something back there, so maybe if I can drop a hurricane on it. I don't think these mortars will reach. That'll be far back. I can bring up some more mortars. I've actually got the 120, so I should be using those. And we'll start pushing our Strelky, Recon, and our KV1S is over. So the IS-2 this way.
Отделение ждет команды.
Over in the center. Looks like they were okay there, so we'll pull up the strokey. Get our armor moving. The IS-2, I kind of forgot about over here, so we bring up our recon tanks.
Вижу противника.
Some pioneers to engage with our strokey.
Вижу противника.
SPW. Spot out strokey, so we're gonna wait for that KV1S to show up.
Вытащите меня отсюда.
Deal with that. Good thing this was a turret stuck. I didn't notice that Panzer IV back there. That was probably engaging with my KV1S. Dealing with our P-34s, so pull out that. Actually, using this engagement. Some Hurricanes.
Да, товарищ капитан.
Let's try to pull that back. Did the Hurricanes do their job?
Борис, ложись.
I don't know if these mortars can repair they can. So we'll try to use our mortars. To manage to knock out the leader squad. Pull those strokey back in. These guys are very weakened.
Вперед! При снаряжении не забудьте.
Oh no, they're going to wage. We'll pull them back and I might actually bring up an IS-2 to help over there along with the recon tank. I did forget about over here, so send them that way. And bring some sneaky
Вижу противника.
so we can clear out the town. Over here, I'm gonna bring up these Thomas Fiki
И ждет приказа.
along with the Foshniki. Get our leader over there, some strokey set up. Drop some modify. Actually bring these guys up a little bit. Once that mortar fire goes down, then we can push forward. I do like the noise of the 120s. See if we can release strokey. KV1. Engaging with SPW. Luckily this is, again, luckily this turret is stuck so he can't actually do anything. Get safely to the last two as well. And I'll bring up wire. Recon. Alright, let's try to get him. Quite hurt. I can actually bring up my strength. Nice big hit there from IS-2. So I have to be careful because KV-1S ended up getting a Panzer class as well. Looks like that Hurricane did get the hit. Simple strokey. That's the last of my strokey, so I'll try to pull them up and maybe push this direction. I can bring up another IS-2. Actually bring up a couple of IS-2s, and then we can just make a nice push over here. This IS-2 finally catching up. So we'll bring him up there. We have infantry. Possibly didn't move up there. These mortars, so I'll try and get this space again. Oh, there's an M40 up there. These boats were sneaky to get vision over here. I might actually send guys to that way. Hopefully that doubled the pack 40. IS-2 getting into range now. You can see that Panzer 4 backed up. Controls. I forgot about over here as well. I keep forgetting. Oh shoot, he got knocked out now. That's it there. So I might bring up some more force and sneaky. Why those guys?
Бойцы, стой! Вытащите меня отсюда! Борис, ложись!
Yes, the last two actually have to fall back there. Is that from the SPW? Stroke even quite weakened. I think there's something over here, I just need to keep hitting it. Oh, there we go, last game. So major victory, 37 minutes, 4,000 to 1,200. Thanks for watching.